Okay, we've started now. The video has begun. I want to talk today about a guitar that I believe is a true sleeper. People are sleeping on this guitar, just like Dr. Andre Flood has so eagerly pointed out, although he didn't really give a full review onto the cheaper model. Let me actually just say what I'm talking about before I dive deeper, because I understand that introduction was probably a little bit disorienting to you people. D'Angelico guitars. World-renowned jazz boxes made in New York City originally, and now they're made in Indonesia and China, but every company's doing that, so don't worry about it. But they don't just make jazz-related guitars, do they? No, they make a really, really nice rock and roll guitar also, and that is what I will be showing you all today. I'll be doing a little sound demo of this, which I think is a sleeper. The model that I picked up is the D'Angelico Premier Bedford SH model, which means 2 single coils, 1 humbucker in the bridge. Can't really beat that combination as far as flexibility of tone with a 5-way switch. What I'm really tempted to do is put a 10-way switch, freeway switch into this guitar, but I think I'm going to hold off on it because every time I start modifying a guitar, it's like the floodgates have been opened up, and then I start making all kinds of different modifications, and then before I know it, the guitar that I purchased for $400 is now worth like $180 because I made so many changes to it that not even the initial retail value holds anymore. Not that initial retail value holds after you buy a guitar. Anyway, it's just like a guitar. It's just like a car where the second you drive it off the lot. So yeah, we're gonna do a little sound demo. We're gonna do a little sound demo of the D'Angelico Premier Bedford SH in black sparkle.
I just put the mic up against the amp. I hope that's... Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I'm surrounded by mic stands. What am I doing? Oh, I'm so silly. I got that SM58, just center cone. Here's the technical specs, okay? Here it is. Ooh, isn't she lovely? I think that the headstock is beautiful, and a lot of people think it's gaudy, but I think it's unique and fun and cool, and it reminds me of a semi-hollow that I really love from childhood. So it's got a mini humbucker and two humbuckers, okay? Here's the cool thing about this guitar, is that it's got the mini hum in the bridge, but the middle pickup and the neck pickup are also humbuckers. They're just stacked single coils, right? I didn't even know they were humbuckers until I looked at the specs. Like, I just thought that maybe they were a little rounder sounding from the nickel covers. But no, they're humbuckers, and they sound really good, and they're voiced very well. Another thing that I'm blown away about is having such a specific, unique sound that hits humbucking, but also like can, like if this was in a mix, you would think it was a Strat, right? It's pretty good. I'm gonna stop chomping and I'll get right to it. Alright, let's get right into the tone demo. Here's humbucker. Immediately something that you discover about this is a little bit... Oh. Just the bridge pickup. Pretty microphonic. Running through a Vox AC30. Pretty clean, little bit of reverb. What else is there to know? I'll crank up the tube satch in a second. Here's the bridge pickup. honestly, by itself, now I love my Strats, okay? I love my anemic, weak Strat bridge pickups. I know that that's what people complain about them for, but I think they're great. And this one is the fact that it's a mini hum, I really like. I would prefer humbucking instead of not. That's my one complaint about my Strat. This thing is basically the Strat for people who are looking for improvements on the Strat. Oh, dare I say, the Strat could use some improvements. As a Strat purist, you know, someone who likes the three pickup configuration, you know, likes a smaller bodied instrument, this is just a better Strat. Humbucker in the bridge, give you a little bit more tonal variety, but doesn't give you the full fucking thick, you know, jazzy, round, hot sound like metal guys want. I don't want that sound, so it's good for me. Humbuckers for these two, so you don't get any hum, and if you want a little extra high end, just crank it up on the amp. Don't be a baby. And then the back, the neck joint. Oh, this neck joint is so good. It's so buttery smooth. Okay, fourth position, fuck, I don't know. These two. This is for all you Corey Wong fans out here. Totally nails that funky little thing, man, whatever that is. Okay, middle pickup. Sorry, I had to do a little bad Jerry impression first. Okay, these two. Is that fucking second or fourth? I can't remember. Just nails those Stratty sounds, and I think running through a Vox also helps because Voxes are very bright. You know, they have that kind of high-end attack, and then we'll do the neck pickup. The neck is nice. The neck, honestly, I mean, lot of Strat purists, a lot of John Mayer purists, a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan purists might not like the, perfectly like the neck pickup for what it is. But it's pretty damn close to a little bit of a Stevie Ray-ish, you know. Yeah, sounds pretty damn good. I gotta say, I mean, I'll push up the gain a little bit. I'll do a little bit more demoing back and forth. The thing about this is it's got 22 frets. I think on my Strat I only have 20? 21? I never understood that. It seems like a very, for rock music at least, it feels like a very bad interval to end on. That's normally where you can get to, but if you're playing an E on, you get that high 7. I love the high register on this, man. It's the set neck. And I'm not claiming that set neck improves sustain or any of that fucking Tonewood bullshit. You guys know me. I'm not into the Tonewood conspiracy theories. But what I am interested in is how it feels. And this feels really good. Like, even when you get all the way up. Where I can comfortably, like actually comfortably get up there with the heel pocket. I mean, I think it's a big improvement on feel. Again, this is just the upgraded Strat. It's the better Strat, I dare say. Plus, the styling is really nice. Again, some might find it gaudy. Your mileage may vary, but I find it very endearing. There's something about the attack on this guitar that I really like. There's sort of this pick, the pick noise is very distinct on this guitar, and it's not just because of this pick. I use this same pick on my Strat. I don't know what it is exactly. It's just it's like this it's like this lip smacking kind of sound. I don't know how else to describe it. I really like it. I don't know if it's the pickup covers, maybe. I don't know if it's just the fact that these are mini, mini hums. Okay, here's these two. There's something about that little attacky kind of sound. I don't know what that is. Here's the only thing that I'm not liking about this guitar. Okay? Two things, okay? This would be the perfect guitar for me, personally, if the output and tone quality of the bridge pickup was closer. Like if you put just a third one of these in the bridge, that'd be perfect. I love how these sound. They have that chime, they have that Strat thing going on, but there's no noise. I mean, I'm in a fucking shitty rehearsal room in a manufacturing building in Brooklyn. This is not ideal quality electronics, but, I mean, no gain. I mean, it's a little bit of overdrive. On my Strat, I would be buzzing out like crazy, and that's even shielded. Really big improvement with the humbuckers. So what I might do is just pop in, find what these are, these Duncan designed, I think, pickups, and just pop it right in the bridge. Also get rid of that mic. I don't mind microphonics, really. I even think they can be kind of cool if they're under control at high volume, but when they're too much, it's too much, you know. The only other thing that I would really like is one of these, man, a little bit of an arm cut, but I understand that because it's a semi-hollow, that's kind of very hard to do because this is an open cavity. So that's like not that big of a deal. The fact that it's like a solid slab, there's no cutaway here. But again, I purchased this guitar used for like $400. So for a $400 guitar, I gotta say, man, all my favorite instruments have been like $400 to $600 range, you know, and I've played quite a few different vintage instruments. You know, I have a vintage 70s P bass. I've played lots of different vintage gear, and I gotta say, modern $600 or less guitars are really, really good. And again, aesthetic-wise, you do have the Asian cut. That's what they call that when they not. But like, again, grand scheme of things, you can't even see it in the camera. It's facing behind you. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, from the front, this guitar is such a looker, man. Bam! Yeah, so that's the demo. Pros. Very cost effective. If you're taking music moderately seriously and you like Stratocasters, but you hate everything bad about Stratocasters, like the heel joint and the pickups being hummy, give this, and the controls also. I find Stratocaster controls, I love Strats, but God, three knobs, three pickups, and they don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not very intuitive. Once you get it, obviously you get it. But this, I love just master volume, master tone, fucking plain and simple, 5-way switch. I think it's a good simplification. Here's the only other thing that I would also change is I love this headstock, but this is just prone to strings getting caught up. So just make sure your nuts lubricated. It's really not, I haven't noticed that big of a deal. I've played much more expensive guitars that have the same problem. That's whatever. That's something you're just gonna have to deal with. Yeah, if you're a Strat guy, buy one of these and try it, or try it at your local store. It's a sleeper, man. It's a fucking sleeper, and you're gonna enjoy it if you're a Strat person. It basically solves and meets in the middle on most Strat-related problems, and that is my... It's a D'Angelico Premier Bedford SH, and it's not the Bob Ware model, and it's not the deluxe, because that's like a double the price type instrument. Find a used Premier Bedford SH and see how you like it. They also make a Telecaster type model, but fuck that. I like Strats. This fixes the Strat's problems. So go and try it out. It looks nice. See you later.